Hi, this is my first YouTube video. I am currently 35 weeks pregnant and I've been watching a lot of motherhood lifestyle videos, how to build your registry, stroller reviews, there's videos for everything. And then I thought to myself, I have 2 kids. This is my 3rd pregnancies. I do feel like I'm experienced enough to share some advice. So here we are, and to kick off my channel, Pregnancy Essentials, everything you need to get through your pregnancy. To start, and most importantly, you're gonna need a good support system. The next 9 months are full of hormonal, physical, and lifestyle changes that can be really hard to adjust to. You might experience stress, anxiety, depression, and I just do want you to know that that's completely normal. In my first trimester, I had a lot of worries that I wrote down. Relationship worries, my connection with the baby, my career goals being stalled. The list goes on, honestly, of things you could worry about. It's not worth it. You're not crazy for thinking of these things, and you're definitely not alone. Keep open communication with your support system so they can adjust to being around you, or they can better support you. Now, the first tangible item I recommend is this book, What to Expect When You're Expecting. This one I have is the 5th edition. I'm pretty sure they have a newer one by now. But this book basically just takes you week by week through the pregnancy and is really helpful. Just what you can expect, obviously the title of the book, at appointments, different symptoms. There's even little sections for dad, how your baby is growing throughout that week. It's just fun to read. And I do think that they make an app, a What to Expect app. I've never downloaded that app. I have used BabyCenter though. BabyCenter is an app where you can type in your due date and track your pregnancy. It sends you notifications each week, how far along you are, pictures of how your baby may be looking inside of your body, what symptoms you might expect. You can take photos, you can track your symptoms, and there's a ton of helpful articles. I just like the app. It's fun to have and track your pregnancy. It can be really exciting to open it each week and be like, oh, my baby is the size of a pineapple or a banana or whatever it is. That can be fun. So I would recommend downloading an app like that. There is a forum on BabyCenter where you can post and other users can comment. I would just recommend that you be careful with that. I've seen a lot of comments really just be quite rude and unnecessary. So just keep in mind, it is the internet. People love to just be keyboard warriors. So just keep that in mind and use with caution if you're going to post on the forum. Body products. I have been so lucky not to have any stretch marks throughout my pregnancies yet. Like I said, I'm 35 weeks. I am packing on the pounds, and so is this baby. I'm stretching in every which way. So stretch marks can certainly happen at the last final weeks of pregnancy. My recommendation is just to keep that belly moisturized. Belly, sides, butt, breast. Actually, just moisturize all of it. I personally use bio oil. I put it on every single day once I get out of the shower or before bed. Now, if you don't like being oily, which I completely understand, I think bio oil does make a lotion. I've never used it. I'm sure it's great. But bio oil is a little bit expensive. So if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper, you can also go with Palmer's cocoa butter formula products, which I've used in the past as well. They make a cream, oil, lotion, really like whatever you need. As soon as you find out you're pregnant, you're going to be told to take a prenatal vitamin. There are a ton of prenatal vitamins out there, but if you're anything like me and you take your vitamins separately, there are 2 that you probably want to add. Folic acid, which can help prevent birth defects, and omega-3 DHA. This one is prenatal omega-3 fish oil is what it says. But basically, this is critical for fetal brain development and eye development. So I would recommend adding those too. Like I said, I take all my vitamins separate. So I use this little like slider thing that I got on Amazon that I think is really cool. I labeled it with all the different vitamins that I take. So take your vitamins, ladies, every day. And if you don't know what to take, go get your blood drawn and find out what to take, what your body needs. It's so important. But either way, prenatal vitamin or adding those to the vitamins that you take now. I thought that I was showing at like 8 weeks of pregnancy, but actually I was just bloated. So bloated, it was painful. So do secure some bloat relief. I think they probably have pregnancy safe like pills for this. I've never taken that. I don't know. You would have to check with your doctor. I did take at the beginning of my pregnancy, traditional Medicinals organic gas relief. Relieves gas and bloating. Kind of gross, but honestly, things are going to get a lot more gross with your body and having a baby. So just secure some bloat relief in case you need it. That is just a horrible feeling when you're just so bloated that it hurts. Heartburn is a very common symptom throughout pregnancy. I haven't had too much heartburn throughout this pregnancy, but I lived off of TUMS on my first 2 pregnancies. You just never know when heartburn is going to strike. So just grab some TUMS, and when it does creep up, pop a couple. Sleeping starts to get very difficult in the second trimester, or whenever you start showing. You have to get up and pee a lot, getting comfortable, waking up from around ligament pain, feeling the kicks, restless leg syndrome, heartburn, the list, it just goes on. I would first recommend taking magnesium nightly. Supports muscle relaxation, thus you're likely going to sleep better because your body is relaxed. I do think that this works, but if you need something stronger, Unisom is a sleep aid that usually is safe to take while pregnant. Check with your doctor. I've only taken it a couple times, and both times I slept probably over 10 hours. It was great, but most of the time I do have shit to do, so I can't sleep in or I can't wake up feeling groggy, so just keep that in mind before you take it. A pregnancy pillow can help. It's basically a tube or a U shape that you can rest your belly on, prop yourself up, kick your leg over it, whatever you need to do to get comfortable. It is not at the top of my list of essentials, and I just say that because I have a ton of pillows in our house. So I kind of just build a little throne out of pillows, and I put a pillow in between my leg, and I just get as comfortable as I can. Pregnancy pillows are also really big, and like I just said, we have a lot of pillows in our house, so I just don't want more pillows right now. A lot of women would disagree with me. They would swear like you have to have a pregnancy pillow. Completely up to you. I loved mine. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying I've gotten by with my 3rd pregnancy without a pregnancy pillow, and I've been okay with that. Clothing. Now, I've dreaded talking about clothing because I have struggled with that so much, especially in this pregnancy. Nothing's worse when you have somewhere to go, none of your clothes fit, you don't feel good about the way that you look in your clothes. That can be really difficult. I have absolutely cried in my closet because I had nothing to wear. I've canceled plans because I've had nothing to wear. Really what I've learned is just be comfortable. You want comfortable bras with no lining, maybe strapless bras if your breasts have gotten really large, or no bra at all. Dresses, lots of dresses, good airflow, comfortable. But my favorite thing throughout my pregnancy has been these onesie jumpers that I usually just wear like a tube top under. I might be wrong, but I think Free People started the style of this, and they're pretty much everywhere now. Free People has them online for $70. I got mine on Amazon for $27. They're cute, comfy, loose. They look nice enough to go run errands in or just lounge around the house. So I do love them. And lastly, massages every month. Even if you're not feeling that back pain yet, just do it and thank me later, okay? The only relief that I found is through massages. And even if not like physical pain, maybe you're overwhelmed or you're stressed out about being pregnant and you feel that stress on your body, you will get relief from a massage. So definitely go to a massage therapist. And that concludes my pregnancy essentials list. My final advice is that you come first. Your mental and physical health is so important for you and the growing baby. If you're hungry, eat. If you're tired, rest. If you don't want to be around people, don't. You don't have to. Go home or ask them to leave. Focus on the positive, accept the changes that are coming, because they're coming. And tune into my next video.